What's up, y'all? It's Kiara, and I'm back here with y'all today to help y'all take some good pictures, some good thumbnail worthy pictures, and just some overall Instagram cute pictures. You know what I'm saying? People ask me, okay, what do you edit your pictures with? How do you take your pictures? What type of camera do you use? Baby, two main things you need, y'all. A good phone and some good light. I am currently using the iPhone 12 Pro, but I have not always taken my thumbnail pictures with this phone. I still got really good thumbnails with my older iPhone, which was the 11. So it typically doesn't even matter. I know plenty of people who use the iPhone and still get really good quality pictures. You can also get quality pictures using the Samsung. Don't ever come for the Android, because I used to have one and I loved it, period. But anyways, those are the two main things that you need. I'm no expert, I'm just a bit of a perfectionist, and I know how I like things to look. So when it comes to my pictures, I'm very picky about that. And I wanted to make sure that my thumbnails popped out, that they had good color, that they were clear, that they were well lit. So I turned my phone sideways so that it is more landscape as opposed to portrait. And because if you do it this way, oh, I look weird, child. First off, this does not fit for YouTube. So when you turn your camera this way, this is the perfect measurement for a thumbnail. And then as opposed to selecting photo, I go to portrait. Now that gives you the option of blurring out the background and making you like the center focus of the picture. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for me to be the center of attention when I'm taking my thumbnail pictures. So the first thing you want to do is select portrait. And then I go ahead and get started with taking my pictures. I do leave the natural light filter on. That is my favorite one. I go ahead and edit the color and the lighting afterwards. And then I also put my timer on as well. Sure that my background is presentable. It could be a very blank background, but make sure that nothing in the background is too distracting. That's why portrait mode is good, because it gives you the option again of blurring a little bit of your background so that no one is focused on that. Those are the main things that I would say you need to focus on when you are trying to take your thumbnail pictures. Just make sure that you give them you, okay? Be in the center. Unless you want to add your words. Like sometimes when I do my thumbnails, I'm over here a little bit or over here a little bit because I want to add words. I'm very intentional about where I'm placed in my thumbnail picture. Is there anything else? When you're taking your picture, I do have a ring light. I will be providing the link for this ring light in the description box below. But when I take my picture, I make sure that it is on the highest light. I make sure that it is on a light that fits the scenery well, because the light is reflecting all of the things that are in my background. You have the different options, like I've stated on this remote, to change the different types of lighting you have here. But even if you don't have the right lighting, there's so many ways to edit your pictures and make them look brighter and grab people's attention. I use my front camera to record my videos. I use my front camera to take my pictures as well. Those are just the simple things that you want to do. Now for the fun part, I go to an app called Lensa, and this is the application where you can edit your photos. So you just select the photos from your gallery that you want to upload to the app and edit. I selected my photo. I went ahead and selected something called Magic Correction. And I love this edit option because it lets you brighten the picture. It smooths out your skin. It definitely changes how your photo looks. Here you can also change your background. You can blur the background. You can lessen the blur on the background. Selecting foreground. So this is where you can brighten yourself, whatever is in the front. So that would typically be you. You can change the saturation, the exposure. I kind of like to give myself more color using this edit option. And then when you go to the background, you can lessen the exposure there. So we're gonna go ahead on and save this because I like how that turned out. And then I'm gonna do one more for you just to show you again. So I select a photo, I hit Magic Correction. And then you also have the option to change your background with different effects. So I don't typically like to do this, but you know, it exists for whoever does. And then I just go to foreground again, and then I add more saturation because I like to look a little bit more colorful. And then I go to the background, and then I lessen the exposure so that I can pop out even more. And this is a cool option as well. So you can go to background and change your backgrounds. Again, you know, it depends on what you like, but one of the cool things about this application is that you can also make your background transparent so that it makes a sticker for you. So I'm going to save that one as well. And yeah, I use an app called Inshot to create my thumbnail pictures. And I want to make sure that when I go to Inshot, I make the YouTube dimension selection. So there's different dimensions of your pictures. And when you go to create your thumbnail, you just want to make sure that it fits the YouTube dimensions. If you got any further questions, I'm here to answer all your questions, boo. I am. Don't be scared. If you got pointers for me, tell me, okay? You might know something I don't know. Tell me down there up in them comments below, okay? We here to grow together, so let me know what's going on. Hopefully my tips work for you as well.